What's going on? This is Julian with True Nerd, and we're back with another video today, kind of talking about what's going on in the business of gaming. I'll probably do a few videos like this. It's early morning, getting ready to go into the office. Um, but unfortunately, this time we are talking about video game layoffs again. And for all of you who don't know, I did used to work for Xbox, and I was laid off about a year ago. Kind of in a normal corporate job, but I'm still doing things like this, so we're okay. Let's go over to. Wait, sorry. Where is it? To. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There we go. So the first one we want to talk about is Certain Affinity cuts about 10% of its workforce. Now here it says it's only about 20. Not I won't say only because any amount of layoffs, they're always a bad thing. You have people that are being laid off from their jobs, the things that they loved and enjoyed doing. So it looks like the employees that were impacted were from the business operations division. That's actually the division I was working with in Xbox. And I think right now, what a lot of companies are doing, and you'll hear this word redundancy a lot, and it's pretty much where can we spare the loss of people. And in many cases, you can't spare the loss of people, but it's okay. Where can we double up work on other people and get rid of some of these higher paid individuals? Now, I am sure many companies, well, actually, I can't say that, but when it comes to some of these smaller companies, um, I know that some of these are a lot harder decisions to make than someone like Sony or Xbox, and it's normally coming from above. But we definitely hate to see this. So if you don't know some of the work that Certain Affinity has worked on in the past, they did some work with Halo. That's probably what they're most known for. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Hogwarts Legacy. So definitely hate to hear about that. They're going to go over. And then we see that Ubisoft does another round of layoffs. It's interesting because almost every company that I applied for while searching for a new role within gaming has done layoffs. And there is a certain amount of, okay, I knew this was going to happen, or we know why this is happening. Of course, you're here time and time again, overhiring during COVID. But I think another part is just games aren't making as much money as they used to, while the cost of creating games continues to grow. Let's look through here. So it says last November, 124 people were laid off. Then we had another 60 people that were made redundant. I don't know, it's just so interesting. And I kind of said this, I think there's a lot of fault that companies have when it comes to these layoffs. I was a business manager when I was at Xbox, and my role required me to forecast. Okay, how are these games going to sell based off of data that we have in the market? And it seems like when it comes to the higher people who are responsible for doing that same type of work, as far as like predicting the profit or the cash flow or the money that the company is going to make, they're not impacted in the same ways. But No, so I'll be doing a lot of videos kind of around the business of gaming, battle passes, profit and loss statements, and kind of what those mean and how they impact the company. Um, so again, this really sucks, but I do see a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to the gaming industry. I just came back from PAX East, and we're seeing a lot of smaller teams making great games and great experiences. And I think that's what really needs to happen, um, almost like a reset in the industry, because I feel like years ago we had. Um, Let me switch back over. Um, I feel like years ago we had a ton of indie games, double A, triple A games. So you had this variety in it, but now you just have every game. And of course, that's an exaggeration, but you have every game that has to be a triple A game. And even years ago, the cost of a triple A game was a quarter or half of what it is now, where maybe between 10 and 50 million. Now, those games are 100, 200 million, if not more. So, um, I'm definitely, like I said, PAX has given me some hope for the industry. We're kind of seeing a resurgence of the double A studio. Some of these veterans from the, the large studios and publishers going out either because they've been laid off or they just quit to go and create something of their own. So we're going to be talking more about this. Definitely stay tuned. And yeah, let's hope things get better. Stay tuned to True Nerd, and we'll see you later.